13 SABC staffers served with letters informing them that they are being dismissed. The broadcaster says they were unlawfully and irregularly appointed.
Grossly unfair conduct from the SABC.
There are among 27 employees whose appointment and promotion the SABC wanted the Labour Court to set aside early this year. The application was dismissed.
The court refused to help them simply because the court had no jurisdiction to deal with that.
BEMAWU says the Labour Court ruling for an internal disciplinary process was never adhered to.
The SABC opted for the worst kind of conduct that one can expect from any employer, and that is to fire people without a hearing, without having them given an opportunity, not by letter explaining why their contract should not be honored, but firing them almost like dogs.
Sentiments shared by the Communication Workers Union.
A hearing would have been a better option. We are baffled about the SABC malicious approach to this matter. To us, it's a witch hunt. To us, it's pure trying to get rid of workers as fast as possible.
But why the employees and not the decision makers?
There are still human resources managers that is employed by the SABC as we speak, who signed those letters. Nothing has happened to them.
Our view is that all those workers must be reinstated, and those who are irregular appointed, if it's found to be, let them be placed back where they were working in terms of their position. That's our position.
And this was part of the Public Protector's recommendations. The SABC declined an on-camera interview, referring us to this written statement. It says the employees benefited through a process which denied others equitable and fair access to compete for appointments and promotions. It further says it felt obliged not to condone what it calls unethical practices. But the unions are not budging.
Within the next 30 days, we should be at the CCMA with conciliation, and of course, if the SABC persists with its attitude, then the matter will go on arbitration. We are positive that the ruling will go in our favor. We cannot see how that ever can be fair, what the SABC has done.
We are saying to workers of SABC, it's time to unite now and fight so hard that at some point we need to call a complete blackout at SABC. Workers must cool down, all of them, up until the management sober up.
The SABC says the case of a second group of workers will be finalized before the end of the year.
We are not going to beg the SABC for employee rights. We'll enforce it.
SABC News, Johannesburg.